Okay, so you may not hear me because of the fan I've got on in the background, but I'm just going to do a recap of the trade I missed yesterday on silver. So if we start, we're looking at, let's just replay this. So I'm in replay mode just so you guys can have an idea. So let's get rid of today. Actually, let's get rid of Thursday too. Okay, so when we're looking at Wednesday, what do we have coming into it? We have the previous day, so Tuesday, taking out the previous day high, as you can see here. Whereas on silver, we did not do that and we traded away. So for me, I am now bearish just from looking at the daily profile, and I look ahead to any key levels that we have, and I have them marked here. Ignore the rest. This is just for the up for what's currently happening. But let's focus back here. So if I then drop to the 7 hour time frame, you will see that. Well, let's have a look what we have. So Tuesday ended up like this, and if I play the time forward, you can see that we have Asia session now, and it's a pretty indecisive candle, but we have got an SMT fill here. So this is a day, this is a gap here that I believe was on the 4 hour. Yeah, on the 4 hour. Right, let's just look at it on the 7 hour for a second. Either way, we've got an SMT with the highs here. You can see that we failed to sweep this high on gold, and then we successfully swept the high on silver, and we traded back into the range. So now the next session after that would be London, but let's just drop down to the 4 hour just to show you that gap. Traded into it, traded away, failed to trade into it here. So let's come back to the 7 hour just to show you what London session did do. I like to trade New York because that's the most volatility in the markets. So let's play onwards, and then you can see we have this massive bearish candle closure. So if we go back, I'll show you why that was the case. So yeah, 4 hour we're getting shown here. Let's play it forward. Yep, so we've confirmed that SMT, as you can see. And now I just want to be looking to get on side with these bearish moves. So saying that I can now go into the half an hour time frame. So each candlestick is now a 30-minute frame of time. As you can see, not too much happening here. We are trading away from the fair value gap, so that is a good sign, and we are now at London open. So if I were to keep playing this forward, because 1 o'clock is, so here, this is where New York session opens and starts. So I would keep playing it forward. I want to see an SMT. I want to see opposing candles that close through, changing the state of delivery. And what do we have here? So 1 o'clock, we have an opposing move to my bias. An opposing move to my bias. And if I drop to the 15, let's get a clearer look at that. Let's get a clearer look at that. So, yeah, you can clearly see if we keep going like this and come back down, I want to see us close past this up close candle, close past this series of up close candles. Let's drop to 5. Let's drop to 5 to get, it's like looking at this in HD basically. Right, so what do we have here? SMT, as you can see. Still have it marked up from yesterday, but boom, right there. So now this is my protected high as we've traded away from it. If we close beneath this up close candle, then I would be happy to open a trade, open a sell order. So if we trade onwards, okay, on gold we do get that. So what I'd be happy to do is now mark this as the change in state delivery. And we could place a long on the close of that 5-minute candle. Stop over the protected high. And so where would we target? I've got a range low marked. Let's just go back to the hourly. There we go, range low marked. I would target that low. So let's do that. I can't even remember this happens, but let's play it out anyway. And that is a 1.58 risk to reward trade. So you could probably refine this. You could probably get an entry maybe a bit later on, but let's see. And then here we have not yet closed beneath this. I want to see a proper closure beneath this candle here. Let's go short. Yeah. Let's play price onwards. So we end up coming back into the range here, as you can see, into some drawdown, and down we are close to our stop loss. But why is this the case? 230 comes in, that is when your volume driver for New York comes in. So we are in a bit of drawdown here. This is what I'm saying, you could refine your entry. So you could take this series of up close candles here and have this as your area of invalidation. But let's just keep playing price. So what do we have here? Look at that. So we've got a little SMT here at the top. You can see that we did not take the high on this pair here, but at the same instance we did take the high on silver. So silver is actually the lagging asset here because we did take the high. So what could I look at here? The last few opposing candles up. This is my change in state delivery, and on the close of this candle here, we close through the change in state, we stop loss at the invalidation, and we want to target. Let's see what we want to target. We would like to target, so we've got the current low of day situated here, and then our range low situated beneath that. Let's see what we can get from this. So I would be targeting the range low as it's closer to 2R, but then we come back in, and I would also be happy to take this low here, the current day low. I'll just scale some of my position off at this point basically. So let's play both of these out. Slow day. As you can see now, we're in the afternoon, so we're getting on into the New York session. Again, just ranging from side to side. And we really didn't get a voluminous New York session in the slightest. The actual volume came in Asia session, which is why I came out of this trade, because I'm like, I'm not waiting. I mean, we can get this move tomorrow. We can see if we've got the volume in either London or New York to take these lows out. And if you keep playing price, wow, it takes a while. But then look, there we go, there's our volume, and by this point we are into the Asia session. As you can see, it starts here, and we are in the Asian session. Play it further. Damn. Then we got a follow through eventually, and we hit the range low. So this would have been a good. We could have. Let's see if we could get away with targeting to our. Yeah, there we go. We hit 2R. So this could have been a 2R trade. And as you can see with gold, let's push this all the way here. I think I've got in on that candle. Let's do it. Do we get the low? We don't get the low. So anyway, we would have scaled out a lot of our position here at this point, and anyway, we weren't even awake for the Asia session, so it's not even pay too much attention to that. But as you can see, we absolutely pushed through our take profit on silver. So yeah, this is the trade that I did come out of just because it was getting late into the session. Could have left it overnight, didn't feel like it, but this is what was up for grabs to risk to reward trade. But yeah, you can see how the development of it occurred, and it was very slow. So I'm not mad at myself for coming out of the trade, and I would take it again given the circumstances. But we just had an uneventful New York session, no news. So I mean, it's not surprising, but you do sometimes get some good moves in the New York session, regardless of red folder news. But yeah, as you can see, we had the follow through. But yeah, this is my first time doing this sort of thing. Let me know what you think. We'll see you in the next one.